Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-January 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sagittarius, it feels so good to be back. January has been a very busy month for me. I've been pursuing some opportunities that I've been trying to get out and go get. I've been traveling for a bit, so I'm finally back home and I'm so excited to be here giving these messages to you guys. Thank you for your patience and understanding. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here. I hope you gained the insight and clarity that you seek by watching this message in regards to your love life. So let's get right on into it. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message. Also, not every message in this reading may be for you, as this reading is general. Please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I want to remind Sagittarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like during this reading I'm describing a certain situation where the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles should that fit with your specific situation the most. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. So for this reading, Sagittarius, I'm tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field. I'm going to ask how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection that they have with you, and what they don't like about it, and what their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to this connection with you. Interesting. We have some cards that are in some very peculiar places. So far the major energies coming forward are Cancer and Leo. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected to one of those signs. Doesn't have to be the case. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card. The card is Scorpio. So some of you could even be Sagittarius, Scorpio cuspers, or have Scorpio strongly in your chart. In enemy regards, there has been some sort of ending here. And if it's not an ending, there's some sort of transformation that's happening within a connection that you're currently having with someone. But something definitely had to end in order for this connection to evolve, get taken to the next level. I'm feeling as if someone, Sagittarius, struggles with their feelings for you. And I feel for some of you this has to do with long distance relationships. Or that you guys are very far from one another. For some of you, there would have to be a lot of traveling in order to see each other. You guys don't live in the same parts of the world, or, you know, definitely a plane flight at the very least to go see each other. Maybe you guys met on vacation, or you met while you were traveling. You met, for some, not all, right? Just hang with me there if that's not for you. But it's as if there's some sort of distance between the two of you. Whether that's physical or whether that is, some of you just don't feel like or are worried about if you and this person are on the same page. And I gotta say, Sagittarius, with this, how they feel about you, Two of Pentacles, I'd say they don't even know how to pursue this or what to do about this. I kind of want to clarify the Death card here to see what this transformation in the background is happening. Oh, I just heard let your guard down. I feel recently someone's had a very serious conversation with someone and someone decided to become very, very vulnerable. They've revealed something, whether that's their feelings or something that they've been struggling with. It's very, very personal, and someone's wondering if they made the bad decision in doing so. They're wondering if they spoke too soon, but let's see. Why is the Death card in the background? Wow, the Tower. Mars energy, Aries, Scorpio energy. So big time Scorpio energy coming through here. Yeah, this is an ending. And what's funny with this, oh, not really funny, I guess, but looking at this image, one person's kind of falling while the other is floating in a way. I feel with this, for some of you Sagittarius, especially if this is like a long distance connection, or even someone had to move, whether that was for their work or for, you know, whatever means they just had to get out of where they were staying. They weren't happy there, but it meant leaving someone behind. And it was a tough decision to make, but they had to do what was best for them. Now with this Tower, this could just be, again, whatever that specific moment was where someone really, really decided to just let their guard down, to be vulnerable and to open up. But someone's still worried if that was the right decision to do, because, you know, this person almost looks like they're not even looking at this person who's like, help, you know, I'm falling, grab my damn hand. Someone's really afraid that they're the only one that has these types of feelings here. Let's get another card. What is this Tower and this Death card? Two of Swords. Libra energy. Okay, so for some of you, I'm picking up on the situation where someone was unable to make a choice, so the other person made that choice for them. And maybe you guys did decide to split things up or to end it. But I feel this was something more in regards to, like, if you really want to be with me, this is what you have to do. And some of you just felt like this person was unwilling to do it, which made you question if they really feel for you this way or have this connection for you the same way you would do it. It's like, in your mind, Sagittarius, there's no doubt you would, you know, sacrifice some things in your life to be with this person, but you wonder if they would do the same. You know, give and take. You don't, someone feels as if one person did too much giving without receiving as much. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy. Yeah, I mean, that's why it kind of feels so sudden. I feel almost you guys feel like you were caught off guard, or really like a deer in headlights, when this person just kind of communicated to you, or it's just the energy that they're not doing anything about it, so do they even care? When we had such good times together, I feel that you guys would go out with each other all the time. Maybe you still do, and this is just current energy. That you would hang out with friends, you would go to music festivals, bars, you'd go to travel with each other, perhaps go to parties together, and people really did think you guys were like a great pair. So what's with the struggle here? Let's get into it. How they feel about you, Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I feel, Sagittarius, they want to keep this going but don't know how to do this. I'm trying to tune in. It feels, again, if it's long distance, that makes absolute sense, right? How can we maintain this connection when we can't even see each other? I'm seeing someone that goes on the phone and talks on the phone for hours and hours on end to this person till like 2 o'clock in the morning, even if they have to get up at 8. They're struggling with their feelings for you, Sagittarius. And especially if you communicated like, look, I feel as if I'm doing so much more. I feel I'm the only one into this. For some, it's just because, yeah, do I want a committed relationship right now? Or should we still keep things casual, or still keep things like, I still love having Sagittarius around, but can I really commit to this? I'm picking up some work thing here going on. Like someone either travels a lot for work. I'm hearing like flight attendant for someone, or someone just likes to travel and they don't like being tied down too much to one thing. So it would be a struggle to maintain a relationship while being the free spirit that they are. I'm seeing something about horses too. Someone could like to ride horses. I'm seeing cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. Someone could be wearing those or like to wear those. But yeah, I feel as if this person has been single for so long, Sagittarius. Being in a connection or being with someone is pretty new for them. I feel as if they've been single for years. And then here you are, and it's kind of all new for them, adjusting their own schedule. They're not used to sacrifice, so they're trying to figure out how to have this with you. I also want to clarify this Two of Pentacles, just to see if there's anything more specific. Three of Cups. Oh, so someone definitely likes to party. Someone definitely likes to go out. Someone definitely likes to interact with people. And maybe even just still be single, you know, not being tied down. And that's what they know they would have to sacrifice in order to be with you. What else? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Six of Swords. Yeah, it would just be a huge adjustment for them. They have had this idea of what type of lifestyle they were going to live, and it all changed when you appeared in their life. Because you made it clear what you were comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, what they must do in order for you to feel happy in the connection, and what you're not going to tolerate. Queen of Swords energy, Libra energy, and Aquarius energy coming through. Yeah. They don't want you to leave, but they also don't want to give up their own lifestyle in the Sagittarius. And that's what you find so frustrating. Because it's almost as if they don't like being tied down, but you also feel like they're putting a leash on you by not giving you a full answer or not letting you go if that's the type of way they want to live. Let's keep going. For what they think of you, Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, they have an understanding here about you though. They've had a revelation, or there's just, again, this new idea of what it would be like if I were to commit. What would it be like if I were to, you know, give up my partying or give up my traveling, I don't know, I feel Sagittarius, sometimes you feel like this person's just very aloof. It takes them hours to text back. But it's not because they're playing a game with you, it's just really they don't check their phone when they're out. But it's, you know, I understand where you're coming from, where it's like, well, you know, a text of what you're doing is nice. You don't have to leave me on red and then, you know, text me the next morning. I'm hearing hungover, being like, oh, sorry, yeah, I was out with my friends. But there's this new understanding about you, Sagittarius. And if some of you are seeking an answer from this person, or if this conversation hasn't even come up yet, Sagittarius, for some of you, I think the time is now to have it so you can solidify if this is something that you're willing to still put work in or just move on. But I do feel this energy that someone wants to have their cake and eat it too. And someone could live by a bakery. I'm seeing croissants. I don't know if that will resonate. Yeah, I'm going to get nosy. What is the Ace of Swords? Someone's thinking of getting a new tattoo as well. Seven of Cups. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're getting very, very clear now. When they weren't very clear, when they were confused, Maybe Sagittarius, they needed some time to think about this, and they may have told you that, or you've told them that, whatever the case is. It's been some time and they know their answer now. They know it. What is it? Three of Wands. Wow. Wow, some of them are even thinking if it is time to settle down. I'm hearing 34. I don't know if that's a number that will resonate with you. But yeah, just kind of now starting to, either it's mature a bit, or to think that this really could go all the way with Sagittarius. And if I let this opportunity pass, what would happen then? Do I really want to be alone? Things are changing, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. A Jupiter card. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius, or someone with Sagittarius in their chart. They're coming to a decision about this, I feel, in this moment. But now what to do about it? That is the question. That's the question you've been waiting on. What they like the most about you, Sagittarius? 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You could have multiple placements in Sagittarius. You're a hard worker. You don't give up. You don't give up. And that's not just in love, but that's in general. When you set your mind to something, when you have a dream, you have a goal, no matter how hard the work is, you'll do it. Some of them see you as a very fit person. You like to work out. You like to go on runs, perhaps. Again, like, I don't know, Sagittarius, have you moved recently? Are you thinking of moving? Because I'm seeing like packing of furniture or something along those lines. You maybe have been wanting to get out of your town or get out of where you're living right now, especially because of the whole pandemic going on, being so stuck in one place. Maybe you've said before that you would think about moving towards where they live if you're in a long-distance relationship. But yeah, Sagittarius, what I see with this 10 of Wands as well is that I'm feeling this energy that you're a really good friend. That when your friend needs something, you'll be there to help out. You'll be there to take the load off of someone's back, even when you don't need to. But you just know that it's the right thing to do, or you would do that for a friend in return. They just think of you as a good friend as well, but obviously more than that. But I don't know, maybe some of you guys have the same friends, or you're within the same friend group. But what they don't like about you, Sagittarius, 6 of Swords. So Aquarius energy here. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys are in a long distance, that's really the thing that's bothering them the most about this. And it's hard. I was in a long distance relationship for a year before I moved in with my now husband. It was difficult, man. Like, I understand, but if it's meant to be, then you guys will make it work. And that's kind of where you're at. Like, look, I'll put the time and the energy into this if you want to. We'll talk. Some of you guys just want to have better communication even with this person. Just like more, I don't know, availability. Because I feel sometimes it's like you go on days without talking to them. And then when you're on the phone, you talk for hours and hours. And it's just a great conversation. And then, you know, you don't talk again for a few days. But it's like, let's just break up the time so it could be more evenly spread out. I feel as if some of you guys are set up by a friend, like on a blind date. I don't know why I'm picking up that, or just like a friend would be like, oh, you should date my other friend. You guys would get along really great. Someone just got a new carpet or a new rug as well. There could be confirmation for someone out there. But if you guys are not in a long distance relationship, they're really worried if mentally you're almost checking out of this. And I just heard prescription. I don't know if someone's a pharmacist, works in a pharmacy, or someone that could have or take prescription drugs. I don't know if it's an overuse. It could be with the 7 of Cups. Maybe a message for someone out there. So, what they like the most about the connection, 9 of Swords. Who had this? It may have been Gemini who had this. So some of you could be connected to a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart. So go ahead and check out the Gemini reading. Why is this what they like the most about the connection, 9 of Swords? I mean, for some, I feel for a while you were very patient. You were very much waiting to get this answer from them or this clarity from them. But they weren't seeing exactly how stressed you were about it, or how worried you were about it, or how much you think, is this just a waste of my time? What am I doing? I do feel as if you guys have not spoken to each other about truly what it is that we're going to know about this. Excuse me. We know we like each other. I've asked you this before. You still haven't made a decision. So what is it? And with this 9 of Swords, I gotta say, for some of you, it's the fact that they still have been able to hold this off a bit. But I really, honestly, Sagittarius, don't think they know how much that's affecting you. And if they don't, or if you've never said it, maybe it's a good time to point it all out there if you want it to be known. And again, I don't know why I keep on touching up on this moving situation, but some of you are worried about, I don't know if someone got kicked out or someone had to move all of a sudden. Now they're worried about where they're going to sleep. Someone could be sleeping on someone's floor or like couch, or just going from house to house. And maybe you've let them stay at your house, Sagittarius, because someone's struggling to find a home. Let's go ahead and clarify. Geez, Sagittarius, I'm getting all the information, all the tea for you. Okay, there we go. King of Pentacles. Oh, stability too. Structure. Commitment. And with this child here in the card, I do have to say there could be someone that has a child with someone else. And they're worried about how someone's going to interact with them, how they're going to get along perhaps. And the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. I do have to say, for someone out there, be careful about someone becoming a bit financially dependent here. I don't know who that's for. What they don't like about the connection, the Chariot card, Cancer energy, but for me as a reader, I also feel Sagittarius energy as well. I just heard kissing in the dark. I don't know if there was like a makeout session where you literally couldn't see anything. Or maybe like I'm seeing like you guys sneaking off out of a party or at an event just to have a makeout session against a wall. Interesting. Anyway, the Chariot. So for those of you that are in a long distance, the fact they can't just drive to go see you, to be with you, it's not a fast trip. Those of you that are not in a long distance relationship, the pressure of moving it faster than what someone may be comfortable with. And I know that may frustrate someone. I felt that energy, like, what the hell, we've been talking for a year and it still hasn't gone anywhere. For some of you, that's just the cards. I'm just the messenger. Oh, I just heard some of you guys have like made love while the sun was coming up really early in the morning, but you saw the sunrise, or while you were cuddling, maybe. If it's not for you, just discard it. But yeah, the pressure to speed things up, I think, is what someone doesn't like about the situation. Highest hopes. Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. To keep the flame going, to keep the passion going, for it to still be alive without any difficulties, questions, or doubts. But that's oversimplifying things, to say the least, right, Sagittarius? I feel as if this person, like, for some of you, it's just kind of like they don't like conflict. They don't like, you know, talking about very serious issues. So they just take life, you know, very, very optimistically, but to a point where it just starts to become, I wouldn't say delusional, but I would just say like they don't deal with the real things that are going on. And then they just try to like put this fake band-aid on it and pretend everything's okay, when something's not okay here, you know, with you or the other person, and that just needs to be said and talked about. If you guys are on a break for whatever reason or separated, they do want a new beginning, because they do feel this passion for you. They always have. I'm hearing someone's trying to quit smoking too, or someone wants someone to quit smoking. But this is interesting, what their deepest fear of this connection, the Sun card, Leo energy. So what I feel with this, Sagittarius, is that I'm hearing you're not the one for me. That's someone's fear. Is that like there is no success here, there is no expansion here, there is no illumination. This just can't work out. It won't work out. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Let's get a card. Why is the Sun here? With the Sun, you're just happier without them, or you're happier just not continuing this connection, continuing this relationship, or you're happier in being with someone else that may not just want to keep this at a very base level, with Ace of Wands coming out again. The Fox may have some resonance towards you in some sort of way. Someone just recently shaved. Don't know what that's about. But yeah, that it's just not going to work out. But that would suck, because for someone here who feels this way, because you guys really had a really good connection as far as how you feel about each other, the passion for one another. But if someone's unwilling to change, then there can't be a way where this can work. You can't have a connection without compromise. It's just impossible. Yeah, music festivals coming through very, very strongly for me for some reason. EDM music for some. To see the likely outcome of this situation, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'll pull a Romance Angels card. And I'm just going to ask Spirit, what is in their heart for you when they think about you, Sagittarius? Very soon. Calling in your soulmate. Interesting. Sagittarius, like I said, I feel as if right now in this moment they're coming up with a decision of what they want to do. And you're going to hear that very soon. It's been long enough. And again, for some of you, there was some sort of ultimatum given, or that was just your energy. You pulled back, they felt it. And now they've been thinking a lot about what it is that they want with this, with you, Sagittarius. And a decision will be made. But I got a feeling, Sagittarius, for some, not all, that you guys have been manifesting this person to make the right decision, to be with you, to start acting towards what we can do about this connection, how we can see each other more often, how we can make this work. Because you guys do feel something very strong between the two of you. So very soon you'll know what this person wants and how they're going to address this. What it's going to be, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me there, just open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the reading. I'm going to overturn this card to ask what the likely outcome of this, what their decision may be. And I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys as well, so I can add to that likely outcome and any advice for you. If this is where we depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that you gain some insight and clarity in regards to what may be going on in your love life. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.